Is it possible to restart a relationship with your ex? Let's say that they came back and they apologize and they really want to make it work with you this time. How are you going to make sure that things happen in a healthier, different way? How are you going to make sure that you don't suffer the same fate that already happened once before? And I'll be honest with you, I actually believe in second chances. I think that relationships can work out and you can learn a lot from that time that you spent apart. But there has to be some things that happen very differently than the first time. One of the most important things that you're going to need to do whenever you restart this relationship is you're going to have to talk about the core issues that caused you to get to the breakup in the first place. That means reflecting on what those core issues actually are. Sometimes it is that you had two different ideas of what your futures were going to look like. Sometimes you just disagreed with how to handle conflict. At the end of the day, if you don't get down to the core issues, you're never going to be able to make progress on the relationship. And it will be doomed to end again. The next thing you're gonna have to do is forgive each other. You can discuss what happened, and there needs to be a plan of action so that the hurtful behaviors don't continue. But at the end of the day, resentment is never going to have a place in a healthy relationship. And so if you really want to move forward with this person and you really want to invest your time and energy into making this fresh start, and when you have those conversations, each of you are going to have to learn how to take responsibility and accountability for what happened. If you said and did hurtful things, or if you unintentionally did something that was hurtful, you have to take accountability for, okay, I'm going to do something different in the future. And you have to then hold yourself to it, which is hard. And you have to be responsible for the things that you did intentionally do. Because at the end of the day, yeah, does it feel embarrassing to talk about it? Sure. But if that person loves you and they're open to forgiveness, then having these conversations is actually really, really healthy, and it rebuilds so much necessary trust in the relationship. You'd be surprised how good this conversation can feel. And the next step is to start creating healthy boundaries and expectations moving forward. So we're dealing with the past, we're apologizing, we're taking responsibility, and then we are setting ourselves up for a much healthier future with healthy boundaries and expectations of each other. We can feel safe and we can feel like there's hope and there's trust that's being rebuilt in this relationship. And then I know this may feel obvious, but it is especially important when you're restarting a relationship that you work on communication. Because remember, you already have a past with this person. You already have some dynamics that did not work. Communication is how you find connection with each other. And so even whenever it's going to be tough or uncomfortable, learning how to feel safe and learning how to talk to each other and to be open and listen to each other in those difficult conversations is going to make a world of difference. And it will be the determining factor between this being successful or not working out again. If you are in a situation right now where you're trying to restart a relationship with your ex and you have questions or want some support, please be sure to put them in the comments. I would be so happy to help support you on that journey. I want you to know that I believe in you and I am rooting for you guys, and I hope that it all works out. So if you found this video helpful, please be sure to like and follow for more content like this.